When you walk out your door, this is not what you want to see. This is not what you want to see. I had got someone to bring me some wood. They bring it and put it onto the stackers. And I didn't catch it. It was, up to there. But see, if you don't make sure that it's even, not just stack it, and make sure that it's not too much on the front, this is what happens. Now, this is horrible, because I have to get out here now and get all this wood up. I got wood over there that hasn't been cut up yet, so this was supposed to be the newest wood, and now I have to get out here because of the ants. We got a storm coming. This is not good for it to be on the ground. When I walk out the door and I see this, you have to make sure that when you're stacking wood, you're not just stacking it on the, when you're going up, you got to make sure that it's even on the back. And this is horrible. This is not good. This is a lot of wood to be trying to get up now that we're looking at the storm coming. Ants will get into it really quickly, termites. That, you're not just stacking it. When you go up, you got to make sure it's even on the back. You got to create balance when you're stacking wood. A lot of times when I stack it, I'll go up, then I'll start going this way a little bit and that way a little bit, and I always make sure it's even. To get started, we have taken the wood off the side, around the back, and onto the other side, in regards that hopefully we can just pick it up and put it back up and then stack the wood again. This has been built while up onto the bricks, pretty much. So the problem is going to be of the length. I believe it's around 8 feet, and able to get one side up and balance the other side. If we can get it up, or if I can get it up, then I can start restacking this wood and stack it like it needs to be stacked. So over here, this was a vacant spot, and we went ahead and stacked some wood right there, trying to put the little pieces right there that we can use as starter wood. Angel is helping out. When I'm down here working, he taps me on the head. Now it's back up. It wasn't as bad as I thought it might be. But with all the weight of the wood, I did notice on this end down here that it created the wood to sink in. Now, ground is always shifting and moving with the rains and everything. And of course, back there is a little bit higher because of the debris. But we got to find something other to put up under here to try to help tilt it back some, because the weight has mashed the ground down. Now, I've had it stacked up this high before, never had a problem, but I always made sure as I'm stacking it that I try to create balance, knowing the ground's going to shift with time and as you're doing this, but make sure I have enough wood on, pushing it to the back some as I'm doing it, and create balance when I stack it wood. Because the boards had, I feel like, been compromised from the fall, I took and put some T-posts in the middle and on both ends on each side. It's not perfectly straight. I'm not concerned with that because this ground's going to keep on shifting. As long as we got it braced. Now down here, I didn't use regular wood. This is like cement board type board. And I put one over there because, we have termites. But because the ground is shifting, or has shifted, you see the unleveliness there. We tried to make it to where it has some brace down there, brace up here. Went up with the T-posts, put some good sturdy wire around the middle, left a little bit of a lineage as far as that wire, so it won't be too tight. And we just did the same thing, hoping to give some brace here, so when we stack the wood, you know, it have a better support. So these are the tools I use. Also a shovel just a little bit. Basically use this to cut the wire, post hole pounder, and the pliers, the wire cutter pliers to help turn it. So we got the wood off the ground and we strategically placed it in there like a puzzle. That's how I stack wood. If you don't, you take a chance of it falling. So if someone's stacking your wood, I ask them to try to put it like a puzzle, not just set it up there. Make sure that the weight is balanced. So we took some of the wood and we moved it down here. We moved the old wood down in the middle. That'll be used up first. And then we put some of the new wood down there. And of course at the end, we have little pieces to use for kindling. We'll take and put all the tarps up, get them all put up for winter. We'll just go ahead and put those up so we won't have to buy any in case we have icy snow, whatever we might have. But you see, after shifting the weight of the wood and putting it like a puzzle, it kind of seemed like I didn't have as much wood, but you know, we got all that down there. And so now that we've got this in here, reinforcement, now we have room to actually put some more wood. See you on to the next video. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to comment, because it helps us to get out there into YouTube land.